Hey, what's going on YouTube? Jamo TV HD. Obviously, we out here with the mix to buy Oukitel, and I've had it for a couple of days now. So I thought before I give it back to my pups, I would just share with you my views of the phone personally. Now, for those of you that don't know the specs, I'll just run through them very quickly. It's a MediaTek processor, which is an octa-core at 2.3 gigahertz. A 5.99-inch screen with 2160 by 1080p resolution. Comes straight with Android 7.0, not 7.1, but just 7.0 on the phone. 64 gigabyte storage with 256 SD card expansion capabilities, 6 gig RAM, 8 megapixel front camera, 16 megapixel back camera with one of those smaller monochrome cameras kind of thing. There is no NFC going on down here. I don't know if that's because it's kind of like a metallic and glass phone, but there's no NFC going on down here. But there is a 4,000 milliamp battery, and that goes to show when you consider the weight of the phone. It's quite a weighty phone kind of thing. But you know, I mean, it's not too crazy. But when you're holding a normal phone like a OnePlus 5 or like a Samsung, you'll definitely hold this and think, rah. This is kind of heavy. I don't think it will have any long-term effect on your hand or on your wrist. But yeah, it is quite a heavy handset, which does make it feel a bit premium with all the, materials used. So yeah, if we're going to go into that, let me just take off this screen protector. I mean, this screen or body cover, which came with the phone, by the way. And I'll take off this as well. Now, as you can see, the back is completely mirror-like image kind of thing going on there. Mirrored? Reflective? There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Reflective. Yeah, so we got reflective back there, which is live, especially if you want to just use it as a mirror kind of thing. I'm sure, girls will probably use that. Man can use it too, make sure there's nothing in your teeth, you get me, and it fix up, look sharp. But, obviously, yeah, mirror image or a reflective surface will attract bare fingerprints, and I've barely just taken off the case. Already you can see all these fingerprints on the back with the little cute Oukitel logo there and the two camera array on the back with the flash. Now the fingerprint sensor is quite decent. It does its job, on and off, on and off. I think I'd probably say, oops, let me just do it, 3, 2, 1. I'd say out of 10 times, it unlocks it 9 times. Doesn't really give me any problems. However, I don't know if the situation will change when my hands are a little bit wet or a little bit dirty. But yeah, for the most of it, it seems to be doing its job. The screen is piff. I mean, you can see the screen right here. It's edge to edge. There is a little bit of, I don't know, what can I even call this? Is it invisible bezel? Can you see there's like a little line here? Where it just looks, I don't know, it's like a border. I don't even know what to call that, but it's some kind of border thing going on there, and it's a very mad. So yeah, I don't know why they got that there, but maybe you can see it if I turn off the display and then turn it on again. So yeah, the display's off. Let me just get the focus going there. There we go. So it's because the screen's so reflective, it's trying to focus on the things that are in the reflection of the screen. But yeah, there you go. Boom. Can you see that little black line there? I don't know if you can see it. It doesn't really annoy me, but it might annoy some people. I know some people are pedantic with things like that. But apart from that, the screen is a very good quality, 1080p by 2160. So it's basically the same resolution as my OnePlus 5, but with, a little bit more length kind of thing, a little bit more girth. And yeah, it's just that high fidelity display. It looks quite decent. Now I've got Google Pixel Launcher on there at the moment. And it's just smooth. Look how smooth it is, guys. Let me just go into a web page. Let's go into Engadget again, kind of thing. Now the Wi-Fi signal is quite decent. It's not the strongest or the quickest I've seen, but it does its job. And as you can see, it is very smooth when you're scrolling, and that's thanks to the fast processor in there, and most probably the RAM as well. Now, talking about RAM, when you go into the multitasking or into, the app switching drawer, you've got an option here to set a whitelist for apps that are not killed when you press the kill all apps button. So yeah, that's kind of cool. It comes in Nougat apparently. I didn't realize that, but yeah, you got that option there. That option isn't on my OnePlus. And then you've got the normal kill apps button there, which will kill all apps. and then usually it tells you how much memory you freed when you've killed everything. But apart from that, yeah, that's all quite decent as well. Now, one thing that I've noticed, obviously, the phone's not going to be for me, it's going to be for my pups. But one thing that was annoying me is that it's micro USB to charge. Now, most things nowadays are using micro USB-C, so I've got a ton of micro USB-C cables everywhere. Not that many micro USB cables, but yeah, that's what it takes to charge, and that's obviously the pricing. The speakers themselves, I feel like the speaker is actually on the left-hand side, and the microphone or something else might be on the right-hand side, but it's not stereo speakers that are actually, you know, playing when you're watching a video or playing some music from this. It does have a headphone jack, which is kind of cool. The quality seems quite decent for it. The DAC isn't incredible, but it's bearable kind of thing, if you get what I mean. But it's just not going to win any awards for the DAC there. It does look like a very nice and clean phone when it's not got fingerprints all over it. 4G signal's decent. I've only used Vodafone. I didn't really get the chance to use that many SIM cards in it. Usually I use like a O2 and a Vodafone and an EE. EE is usually fine anyway. But yeah, Vodafone seemed to work with 4G in most locations. Well, in Southeast London anyway. I haven't really gone that far with this phone, to be honest. But that seems decent. As I said, yeah, there's no NFC, so no contactless payments. But there is a massive battery in there. You got 4,080 milliamps or something like that. And yo, it's the stamina king. So far I've had no less than 8 hours screen on time before I need to recharge this phone, and it does also have Quick Charge 3.0, Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0. So yeah, that's quite a cool. So it does charge relatively quickly. It still takes like, I'll probably say an hour and a half, closer to 2 hours to charge fully. But that's because obviously it's a 4,000 milliamp battery and it's got to charge a lot more battery, even though it's charging quickly. But yeah, apart from that, call quality seems decent. People can just about hear me. And I can definitely hear people. The loudspeaker's decent. Let me go to YouTube actually. Let's try and find something on YouTube. Right, okay, yeah, we'll try and find something on YouTube there. There we go.
I don't trust this, my G. My G, this
So as you can see, when you're watching something, both the edges, because of the because of the ratio of the screen, it does cut off a bit of. Oops, I just did a screenshot by accident there. It does cut off a bit of the screen. Let me just get that in 720. Oh, it's only letting me do 7. Oh yeah, I did only stream it in 720p, didn't I? But it's quite decent. Oh, do you know what? To be honest, that's not really a good example of a nice bright video that you can watch. Here we go. Let's try this one. There we go. This one's a little bit better. The sound is quite decent. There we go.
Tell them who you are. They can't hear you.
So like I said, the sound is only coming from this one. Oh no, sorry. No, the sound is only coming from this one, and I think this one might be the microphone or something like that. But yeah, it looks quite decent. Scrolls YouTube very. It's just the scrolling is very nice, and I think that's something that's always missed out on this phone, on these phones. Like when you have a phone that's not really scrolling nice and it's kind of juddery, it gives you that sense that the phone is very cheap. But this phone, it's just doing all the scrolling that it needs to be doing. It's quite quick with all the menus that it's going into, kind of thing. And that gives you that kind of feel of premiumness and premium quality kind of thing. So yeah, it's quite a decent phone. I think that's about it, to be honest. Oh, wait, yeah, the cameras. The cameras are not going to win any awards. For a start, the front camera is actually down here at the bottom of the phone. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that. But would I go... Wait, where's the camera? Where's the camera? There we go. Now let's turn it around. Now, yeah, it actually asks you to turn your phone upside down, which is bare weird, because the camera is down here at the bottom. So if you're holding it in your right hand, which I normally do because I'm right-handed, yes, it's all very mad for taking a selfie. Go and take your selfies in your left hand, or just flip the phone upside down like a weirdo and take the selfie like that. But yeah, apart from that, the camera quality is mediocre. It's not bad. It's just mediocre. There's just no crazy awards being won. Like when I had the OnePlus 5 camera, which I'm filming with right now, I was very impressed with all the video quality and stuff like that. There are a couple of options which I'll just show you quickly These are the options. Oops, can you guys even see that? You can't. These are the options for photos. There you go. So you can see that right there. If I come out of that and if I go into video mode now, I'll just show you the options for video. Only a few more options and no 60 frames per second mode. But yeah, apart from that, quite a decent phone. And it's got the dedicated black and white sensor there. If I can just get over to that. There we go. You got the dedicated monochrome sensor. Lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And you got your pro mode there, which gives you a couple more toggles. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe and like if you haven't already. And if you have, I will catch you in the next one. Jamo out.